I actually just looked it up just now that this Harry Potter and the Cursed Child opened here at the London's Palace Theatre on 2016. Long time ago. Look at this book, Abroad in Japan. We are in Waterstones in Piccadilly Circus. And this guy, he's a YouTuber, actually one of the most famous YouTuber who makes his videos in Japan. And it was around the time 2016 when I started to watch Japan-based YouTubers. So now you can see the Piccadilly Circus. This is summer here, summer in London. And the last book you saw, it was The Butter. It was a Japanese thriller. And I made a video about it, Book of the Month, Butter. And it came out in March. And that was one of the most viewed video of mine. I was very surprised. Look what's written here. Look right. And whenever I see this, I think about the time I spent talking, chatting with people who come from abroad and asking me about how it is to drive on the other side. And I tell them that all the people I know, they could get a hang of it within minutes. Because you just follow the flow, that's it. And you're gonna get used to it very quickly. Oh yes, I need to tell this. I'm a last year economics student and I was born in Hungary. And I don't know how it is possible, statistically speaking, but there is one lady from Hungary in my class, and she managed to be not just Hungarian, but to have the same family name as my family. This is like, oh my God, what are the chances? Right now we are walking up and down on Regent Street. It's just off Oxford Circus. And I remember this street once was completely closed and you could play NFL games. And it was so much fun, so much fun. I like these buildings on Regent Street. They are so moody. Look at them. They are so moody. Like me. Because since I've been working at nighttime, my sleeping schedule is like all over the place, and I don't know when I wake up that is day or night or what's going on at all. So it's like after waking up for a few hours, I have this new feeling which I never had before when I was working normally in office hours, and now I have. Not long ago, we canceled Netflix. The main reason was that the people I live with, the family, they did not like the content. They didn't like any series that was available on Netflix. After 5 minutes, they said it's boring and we needed to find something else. And yeah, but me personally, sometimes I miss it because I really enjoyed one show. I remember that, and that was Squid Game. I saw the first 4 episodes, and you just need to tell me what was the end. Tell me. Don't worry about the spoilers or anything. I also liked on Netflix the documentaries. I'm not gonna say the brand name, but I am standing very close to the shop. And on Netflix there was the story of the brand, which was quite terrible. And I remember before the Netflix documentary, years before that, with my friends, we went to visit this shop, and we were greeted, when we entered the shop, we were greeted with people, shirtless people and all that stuff. And one of my friends said, who was at the time was teaching different languages, that do you think that they would they would mistake me with one of the employees who work here? And it was so funny, you know. I'm not gonna say the brand name or anything, but it was I visited that place once, and it was very interesting how my friends reacted to it. Yes. I believe that now it's all in the past, and they completely changed the branding, the marketing, everything. So it's no longer no longer you get that kind of customer experience. So this is summer in London, in one of the best city in the world. But sometimes you feel like the best way to live in London is when you actually take a break, a lot of breaks during the year. And there was lots of plans, lots of ideas where we're gonna go this summer, but we canceled all of them, and we're gonna spend the summer here in London, get to know this city a little bit better, all the hidden gems and everything. Yeah. I hope you saw that robot. There's a thing with London, you don't have to prepare for, plan out things at all. You just go outside, you walk, and there are always surprises, always. Bubble tea shops, they are very popular, but I never really liked it. I would always go for a pint of beer. Look at that, Maddox Gallery. I don't know why, but I like modern art. One day I'm going to have an original piece. One way or another, I'm gonna have one on the wall. Another good thing in London, whatever you like, whatever you prefer to spend your free time with, you will find it in London. And it will be very easily accessible. Give me a minute, I'm trying to find the best angle. I'm gonna show you Liberty. It's a shopping place, and if you have one day to spend in London, you're flying in the morning and flying out in the evening, go and see this place, Liberty, because it's very special. Just the structure of it is really special. Everything about it is really special. And in the future, what we see, the trends are that the shops are disappearing, everything is moving online. Like, for example, this shop, Ted Baker, they're closing all the shops in the UK. I am so sad to see them go. Look at these patterns, look at this. Look at the colors they're using and everything. I know that the girls, they love these pieces. My family absolutely loves it. Of course, it's a little bit overpriced, but it's a historical moment. Probably this is the last time we are seeing a Ted Baker shop. And yeah. Now we're gonna take a break, we're gonna have a coffee break, and I'm gonna take a selfie, a picture with Peppa the pig. Oxford Circus, one of the best location. We have the Microsoft shop, and I urge you to go upstairs on the first floor where you can try the new gadgets, the new laptops. And I sat down, and in like few minutes I was drawing that face you just saw. I think it's a modern masterpiece. I don't know who's watching this video, but if you are a decision maker, I think the government should absolutely try to save the pubs in the UK, because I love them. Look at this mirror, my friend. It must be original. Alright, my family did not like something about we love the pub, but they didn't like something inside the pub. I think there was not enough light or something. So we go outside, and of course it's about smoking cigarettes as well. So we go outside, where we have much more freedom. We can have a cigarette, and we can drink, and we can look at the people, all the tourists, and listening the music, because there are street musicians and there are music coming out of the shops, and people listening to music as well. And we try to identify them. At least I try to identify them. Okay, it's not the usual vanity what you usually see on the internet. The reason the reason I am videoing, recording myself, because I just cannot record anything as there are so many people around me. The pub is decorated with old posters from the theater. It's called Palladium, and it's very interesting. While I'm waiting for my family, I always, instead of looking at my phone, I'm looking at these pieces that they put on the wall. The posters at least 200 years old. I wonder the people 200 years ago what they would think of us here living in 2024. I'm sure they have a very good opinion of us. I'm sure of that. Anyway, let me tell you about the greatest regret of my life. My best friend was turning 30, and when he was 29, he called me to go with him to Japan and celebrate the birthday there on Shibuya, which is exactly the same way constructed like Oxford Circus, and so you have these special crossings, and I did not go. And that was the time I began the university studying economics, and that's why I didn't go because I had no idea how in the first year gonna be the workload, if I can go or not, if I can take holiday or not, or just work day and night. Cheers, that was it for today.